Good morning. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Assembly Committee on Housing and Community Development of June 17, 2015. We only have one item on the agenda today, and that's SB 7. Senator Wolk is already at the desk, so we're going to proceed as a subcommittee since we don't have enough members yet. Senator Wolk, whenever you're ready, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. Good morning. I would like to accept the two suggested committee amendments on pages in the analysis on pages 3 and 4 as authors' amendments. SB 7 would authorize the Department of Housing and Community Development to develop standards and propose standards that would require the installation of water meters for each dwelling unit in new construction of apartment buildings. These standards would then be adopted during the next regular cycle, the next scheduled cycle by the California Building Standards Commission. Unlike water meters, which are required in all new construction and for new individual homes, there's no requirement in state law that individual dwelling units in apartment complexes need to be metered. Studies have shown that the water submetering, some buildings are actually, some new construction is submetered. And it's shown that decreased water usage results. Not a surprise, the financial incentive that comes from seeing the meter and the bill certainly encourages people to be much more aware of how much they're using, and if there are leaks or whatever is going on, it gives them an incentive to conserve and to use the water wisely. I have with me Kim Schneider from the U.S. Green Building Council and California to testify in support of the bill. I ask for your aye vote.
Thank you very much. Before we go to our first witness, let's establish quorum. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Zhao.
Here.
Zhao here. Steinnorth. Here. Steinnorth here. Burke. Chu. Chu here. Gaines. Lopez. Lopez here. Mullen.
Thank you very much. Let's go to our first witness.
Good morning, Chair and committee members. Kim Schneider on behalf of the U.S. Green Building Council, California, representing eight chapters and thousands of forward-thinking businesses and professionals throughout the state. We are in strong support of SB 7. Submeters encourage water users to be more aware of their water usage and provide a financial incentive to conserve. If we've learned anything from this extreme and current drought, it's that we must examine every aspect of our water use and ensure responsible use at every turn. SB 7 will help lead California in this direction. We're also supportive of the deliberate process of the Building Standards Commission to ensure thoughtful and equitable standards. We'd like to thank the author for working with us and urge your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next witness, please.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman and members. I'm Bob Raymer, Technical Director with the California Building Industry Association, and in strong support of SB 7. As the author indicated, this would require HCD and, of course, the Building Standards Commission to adopt minimum construction specifications requiring these submeters in new apartment construction at a time that's convenient, effectively, for the agencies to tuck into their budget process, so we support that. More importantly, in the past 4 years, the Department of Housing and the Building Standards Commission have adopted some rather rigid and far-reaching building standards for indoor water conservation. They've now focused their attention on landscape water conservation. One of the sort of holes that remains in the standards is that for multifamily, there's really no ability for either the tenant or the landlord to have a clear understanding of how much water is being used in any one given apartment. And that is a shortcoming. Right now, the only thing you've got is the master meter that opens up to the entire project. So with that, this is a great bill. We strongly seek your support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other supporters of the bill? Please step forward.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. Mark Fenstermaker on behalf of the Sonoma County Water Agency. I think as the previous speakers have mentioned, education for individual users is a big component of this bill and something we're very much in support of, and we're very, very thankful to Senator Wolk for authoring this bill. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else in support? Opposition, please step forward. Seeing and hearing none, let's bring it back to the committee. Any questions or comments from committee members? The bill has been moved, and Mr. Chu, go ahead.
I was also going to echo the same. This is an extremely timely policy proposal given our drought crisis, and involves ideas that I've explored as well, and very pleased that we're moving this forward. So happy to second that motion.
Thank you very much. I believe this is a somewhat watered-down version of a previous bill from last year. Is that correct?
Yes.
I think
It may water up, but I'm not sure yet. When it emerged from this committee, there was the beginning. This is, in a sense, a work in progress.
Right.
There's some interest in a broader agreement, including the billing folks and the tenants, but
Got it.
we're going to try.
Sounds good to me.
But if not, it's still very valuable.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, as mentioned by Assemblymember Chu, this is a very timely measure, and I want to thank you for bringing it forward. So with that, if there are no additional comments, the bill has been moved. And do I have a second on that bill? It's been seconded as well. So would you like to close?
Just ask for your aye vote, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Motion states to pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Water, Parks, and Wildlife. Chow?
Aye.
Chow, aye. Steinorth? Aye. Steinorth, aye. Burke? Burke, aye. Chu? Aye. Chu, aye. Gaines? Lopez? Lopez, aye. Mullen? Aye. Mullen, aye.
The bill is out. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
Mr.
being
Chair,
here.
members.
Let's see. That will conclude. Let's see. We have, I think, missing one member. So let's leave the row open for add-ons, and then we'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you very much.